Welcome to Malta, to the Malta Eurovision Song Contest 2017, and now we have the big pleasure to be speaking to the top man of the event. He's organizing it all with his team together from PBS. It's the executive officer of the PBS. It's John Bundy. Hello John, how are you?
How are you, Radio International? I'm fine, and we're excited for tomorrow night.
Fantastic. Well, we met briefly at the Junior Eurovision Song Contest. Yep. You just took office of the CEO of PBS late last year. Let's talk about the Junior Eurovision first. Can you give us a bit of an assessment how you received the happening of Junior Eurovision in your country?
Well, Junior Eurovision was a massive concert. It took a lot of time, a lot of energy, but then at the end, the satisfaction was out of this world. And we wanted to show Europe that although we're a small nation, a very small nation, we can do big things. And I think we've achieved that. The Junior Eurovision was a success. Mm-hmm. Georgia deserved to win. All the other participants were winners for me, but then there's only one winner. Mm-hmm. And it had to be Georgia because Georgia deserved. Well, it was my first big event since I took office. Mm-hmm. And I think thanks to the production team and thanks to all my work colleagues at PBS, we made it.
You took the office late last year, before the Junior Eurovision Song Contest. What did you do before? Can you give us a bit of a background of your vast past in the media? Because you not only are the chairman now, you have been doing a lot of things. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Well, I first stepped into media when I was 9 years old. I used to present a program for kids on the national station. And then I had to stop because of my studies. Mm-hmm. Then I returned back when I was 20, being a radio host. I used to host my breakfast show for so many years. I was in direct competition with Terry Wogan.
Wow!
Because he had spent so many years presenting the breakfast show, and I was presenting the breakfast show on radio, and then I moved on to breakfast show on TV, but I had other productions on television, but I was always involved with the Eurovision Song Contest, because way back in the year 1998, I was the vice chairman of the Eurovision Song Contest committee, the board,
the steering group.
The steering group, mm-hmm. Yes, before it was managed completely by PBS. I stayed there for many years. I was there when Ira Losko came second. I was there when Chiara came second. I was there when Chiara came third. I wasn't there when Mary Spiteri came third, but I've tasted a lot of Eurovision, but Eurovision in the last 6-7 years has changed. Mm-hmm. Before we used to have 26 to 27 countries, now we have over 40 countries, so it's a completely different story. The level of composers and authors has gone really up. The talent is massive. This year we have 16 winners. That's what I call them. 16 winners. One of them will be the representative of Malta in Ukraine. The vote is in the hands of the public. It's 100% in voting. The public will decide who will represent them in Ukraine next May. So let's hope that the best song wins.
So winners, I wouldn't like to be in the jury to select those 16 acts. It must have been a difficult job to do that.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in the shoes either. I wouldn't want to be a judge. I have my opinion about having judges. We decided to go for 100% voting because we think that if the song is representing the country, it should be chosen by the people of the country. Mm-hmm. I mean, every 5 years, the people in every country are left to decide to choose a government. Why not a song?
Exactly.
If they could choose a government, they ought to be able to choose a song.
They're allowed to choose a government. Why not a song?
Did you consider going down what we might call the normal Eurovision route of having 50-50 jury televoting before deciding to go to 100% this year?
No.
You didn't?
No. I was adamant from day one that the public would choose the song.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a big change, of course, for,
It's a big change.
for what we've seen when we've been to Malta the last few times.
Yes, this is one final night. We don't have a semi-final night. It's 16 finalists instead of 20. We have one phone, one vote. The song that is chosen by the public cannot be changed. That will be the song that will represent Malta in Ukraine in May. And everything's being done transparent.
Which of the venues we had the MCC last time? Now we are here in the Malta Fairs and Convention Center. What for you do you think is the better venue?
Well, MCC, Mediterranean Conference Center, is one of the most beautiful theaters we have on earth. I myself, as a presenter, I presented a lot of shows in MCC, and I call those days the highlights of my career, when you're on that stage at MCC, that beautiful theater, the audience all around you, it's fantastic. But unfortunately, the seating capacity is very limited. It's only 1,300 seats. The Eurovision Song Contest has a lot of demand. This year we have 4,000 seats. We are sold out. And now after we put up the website to sell the tickets, it was completely choking. So I think MFCC, Malta Fairs and Convention Center, was the ideal place to do the Eurovision 2017 in Malta.
Absolutely. This year, looking at the list of participants, Sarah, I'm obviously not going to ask you about any particular one because that's not fair.
You can.
But just generally speaking, we've got some younger first-time participants this year. Was this a conscious decision to get some younger people in the contest and maybe attract a younger viewing audience as well?
No, what happened was that we had 156 submissions. We had a jury to choose 60 of those 156, the best 60. Then we had another jury. It was an 11-member jury. They were all people experienced in the pop music business. What we did was, we called in the jury, we set it up in a theater, we invited the singers, composers, authors, and even their families to come there and watch the adjudication. The decision of the 16 finalists was left into these people's hands. They are the experts, and I think that they have done the right choice. We have 16 winners, 16 fantastic songs. We have from pop, rock, country, reggae, R&B, and we're going to have a fantastic musical show tomorrow night.
And we're looking forward to this very much indeed. Now we're talking about 16 winners. If one of the winners will go to Ukraine, to Kiev. How would your reaction be if now Malta wins the Eurovision Song Contest? Will you be happy or will you faint because you're hosting it the next year?
Well, I will be happy, but I'm sure that the finance minister will faint.
How can you convince him to make the money loose for the Eurovision next year then?
I think I think the whole island would wish that one day Malta would win the Eurovision Song Contest. And I add up to that, Malta came second twice, Malta came third twice, Malta came fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, and even last. So what's next?
The victory, of course.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, if we do win it one day, the whole island will be in great celebration. And then it's up to the big bosses in the administration whether to give us the money to do it or not.
Well, next year would be the ideal year, this year would be an ideal year to win, John, because next year it's Valletta is European Capital of Culture.
Well, at the moment we have the European presidency.
Yes.
We've had summits, and we're going to have more summits. 2018 is the capital city of Europe, the cultural city of Europe. So why not the Eurovision as well?
Let's come back to the event now, the Malta Eurovision Song Contest 2017. When did the planning of this all start?
Well, it started way back in November. It started way back in November after the Junior Eurovision Song Contest. We started working immediately on this contest. The production team all together, we sat down, we designed the stage, we did everything that had to be done. And I say, thanks to these guys that I have in my team, they work 24/7, they are consistent, they are dedicated to their job. The employees of PBS, my colleagues, are a fantastic team. Those you see and those you don't see. We're one team, and I have a slogan for this year: Malta, the small nation with a very good reputation.
You do have that, and that's why we're coming back since 2008. We always had the national final here, and thank you very much for allowing us to cover your event as well and be part of it.
We always get such a great welcome when we come to the island.
You're always welcome.
From all the Maltese, and especially, of course, from the staff of PBS, who look after us very well in the press centre.
Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
John. Thanks.
Thank you.